Hey everyone, welcome back to lecture number 4. In this video, we are learning about type conversion and typecasting. How to converting data from one type to another. This is essential for building real programs. So before wasting time, let's dive in. So let's create a new file for today's lesson. LEC lecture number 4. Great. So type conversion means changing data from one type to another. Python gives us built-in function for this. So main conversion functions are like int, convert to integer, float, convert to float, and str converts to string, and bool converts to booleans. For an example, like age is equals to input into your age, like this, and for the next year, mm, next edge is equals to input, no, edge plus 1 for the next year edge, and print next edge. So when we run it, so it's in the output. When we run it, firstly ask our edge, so we give like 25 and run. So we got an error. So it's a type error. uh, can only contains string, not integer. As we know, our input function is always gives string, not a integer, not a float. So we want to convert it into integer or a float value. For solving the type error, so we have a function, built-in function int. So we just give a variable edge int is equals to int, is a built-in function where in the bracket we give what we change, what we want to change. Like we want to change edge is in string form, so we want to convert it into integer. So we give just edge, and for the edge in here, so edge and int, like this. So our program is now in the running conditions, like 25, we give 25, so we got 26 in the terminal. So congratulations, you just convert a string data type to an integer data type. So let's create more variables. First we convert string to integer, like our previous program. So we just commented string to integer, like this. Let's consider a variable edge, str is equals to like 25 for this, and create a second variable edge, is equals to int is equals to int, and edge str, like this. And when we print edge int, and type of edge int, in the data type we got integer. Firstly in the second line we give a string data type to computer, and it converts a string to integer data type. Or we can do it in a one line. um, let's see. So this is like this, and when we give int, and in the bracket 25, so it automatically converts a string to integer data type. So like print edge and str, and when we run it, So we got 25, and when if we want to check its data type, so type and edge str. We got 25 and integer data type like this. And now we convert string to float. String to float like this. Let's consider a variable. So like price str. We give a price in string data type. So let's 12.5, and in the second price float is equals to float, and in the bracket we give price str, and print price float, and the data types of type price float. So we got 12.5, and it's a data type is float. It's example of string to float. Third one is integer to string like this. So we create a variable number is equals to 100. It's a number in the form of integer data type, and we want to convert it integer to string. So we just give text as a variable is equals to str, and in the bracket we give what we want to change. So we want to change number, and and print text, and type of text. So we got 100 in the form of string data type, and the fourth data type is like float to integer on this. So we create let's assume a variable at edge is equals to 25, and we want to convert it into float data type. So edge float, we create a variable, and for the float is equals to edge in the bracket in edge, and print edge float, and type of edge float. So in the terminal we got 25.0 in the form of float data type. This is for all today's lecture. If you love this series, so please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you. See you in the lecture number 5. Keep coding and keep learning.